One of the best and easiest sandwiches there is, and my favorite from the St. Patty's Day video series, my lamb pastrami Reuben. Tender pastrami, crunchy sauerkraut, and homemade Russian dressing. Well, let's get at it. So, similar to the other video on cold cannon, and rather than having you have to watch each video how to corn lamb, I'm going to reference you to the video where you can watch how it's done from the link in the upper right corner. Now that we have the prepared corned lamb, let's make the rub. We'll take some coriander, some smoked paprika, and a copious amount of coarse black pepper. Mix that up, and we'll set it aside. Now we need to take the lamb, and it's pretty wet from the brine, so we're going to go ahead and dry this off with some paper towels, just so there's not excessive water, including the backside with all the cuts in it. And then we're ready to start rubbing it with the rub. Now here's a pro tip. Lay down plastic sheets, a couple of them, maybe 3 if it's a big piece, and season your lamb on the sheets. You'll see why in a minute. In the meantime, go ahead and start seasoning it. Be generous. Once we slice all this up, it will not be too much seasoning. But you want to make sure you coat it well, including the backside and even inside the cracks. Now when we are done with this, we're going to wrap it up, and that wrap is going to act on 2 levels. It's going to keep it while we cure it for a week, and it's also going to give us a clean countertop. Look at that. Okay, we're going to put it in the fridge for 7 days to cure. Here we are, 7 days later. I'm going to unwrap it and get it ready for the smoker. I'm going to use my meter thermometer, take it up until the point about 2/3 in, and we want to go into the meatiest part of the roast so we get the most accurate temperature. Alright, let's take this out to the smoker. Okay, my Traeger is set for 225 degrees. I'm going to roast this in the smoker for 6 hours, and the last 2 hours I'll wrap it in foil. Send it to the fridge to chill and slice. Let's make our Russian dressing. Mayonnaise, chili sauce, followed by sour cream, in my case some homemade pickle relish, some grated onions, I just grated them on a box grater, parsley, some horseradish, fresh lemon juice, and finish it up with about a half teaspoon or so of Worcestershire. Let's stir it up and set it aside because we're ready to make our sandwiches. Preheat the pan over medium heat and add your butter. The reason I don't butter the bread is because you'll get better coverage on the bread by foaming out the butter and placing the bread in it. We add our slices. We're going to top that with our sliced Swiss cheese. And this bread was so large, I actually had to use some half slice additional just to get coverage. Now we're going to let those toast, and at some point, especially when they're this big, I have to rotate them just to get the even browning. But as soon as the bread is toasty and the cheese is melty, it's time to take these off. Now in that hot pan, we're going to add our sliced pastrami, and notice the juice from the sauerkraut. You want that so it steams the meat together. We're not trying to cook it, just heat it up. Give it a good stir. Make sure it's all nice, consistently hot. And then we can add it to our sandwich. Lay the meat mixture on one slice of bread, spreading it evenly across. And then bring it over. We'll add our Russian dressing. I like quite a bit. I think it makes it even more flavorful. So I'm just spreading it out to cover one side. We can close it up. Oh boy, here we go. Got it? Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right. There's nothing left to do besides clean up and show you just how purty this sandwich really is. I know you want a bite, and I'm going to try it in a minute. But I wanted to take a second to say thank you for watching. And if you've not watched the other videos, you'll see the links here. And meanwhile, I've got to eat. Oh yeah. Quite good. Hope to see you in the kitchen again. Later, Gator.